Hi guys, and welcome to another endgame video. In today's video we're gonna have a look at a very funny ending with knight versus one single pawn. And what we should mention here is usually knights are not good against h or a pawns because they can just attack them from one side and the knight is not that flexible, and sometimes it's even trouble for the knight. In this situation, however, the white king is quite close, and we see of course that it's quite easy to reach a draw. Basically you could play knight f4 and take the pawn, but since the black king is a bit stuck in the corner, white can even play for more here, and I think that's quite instructive. We will see a lot of typical endgame motives again, like triangulation and so on. And yeah, it's your task now. Can you figure out how can white play this for a win? So take your time and we will continue with the solution, but also kind of my way towards the solution, how I failed first and how to improve on those lines. So what I was considering first is, okay, I play king f2, he goes to the corner. Now I need to bring the knight around. I will just show you the motive once, what we need to reach, that we know what are we actually playing for. What we need is, we would need the knight on f1 now, because then the king couldn't go to h2 and the pawn would be forced to go there, and then we go check, which is mate then. But it's not so easy to bring the knight there, because if we check, and now it would be nice if it was black to move, right? And once you realize this, that we need to lose one tempo, we need to do something else. And once you also know that the knight cannot lose a tempo because it always goes from a light square to dark square, back and forth, and black is doing the same. We cannot lose a tempo. We cannot do like a triangulation with the knight. It's just impossible due to the nature of the knight. So once you understand all those, you will understand that you need to do the triangulation or the tempo loss with the king. So that's when king f3 comes very natural. So let's try it. King f3, because the timing was not working out. We do the timing differently, going there in two moves. And soon you will see it works out very easily. So king h1 only move. Also here the king is just stuck in the corner. We play king f2. Now already here he cannot play h2 because it's mate. So he needs to wait again. Now it's our task to time it correctly to bring the knight to f1. Note that we cannot go there this way because we would stalemate him after knight g3. So we need to find another way, but yeah, it should work out quite well. So if you want to challenge yourself again, try to find the best knight route to f1, not allowing the black king to stalemate himself. We also need to watch out for this. He sometimes tries to stalemate himself if our knight is too far away. For example, if we think we have all time in the world, we could go like this, and then this and this, and then here, and it's easy. Then black will just play this, and after this he will play h2, and now it's time for us to let him out or to allow the draw, which is probably equally good, or maybe it's even better to not allow him out, because otherwise the pawn becomes dangerous. So we need to watch out for this self-stalemating idea. That's why we need to choose a route where the knight is always able to return to g3 every other move very quickly. So once you realize this, you will try something like knight d4, king goes here, and knight f5, because now there is no self-stalemating, because it would be mate, and the king needs to move up. We have time again, and now we will find this is stalemate again, so we will take this route, going here, king h1, knight f1. Now there is no waiting, no self-stalemating, and after h2 we just win the game. So that's it. I hope I could give some insights how to find a solution, how to think about giving the right to move to your opponent, how to do the triangulation, understand the movement of the knight better so that you cannot lose a tempo with the knight. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.